Good morning. Hey, y'all. We're here. Y'all, my apologies. I was trying to wrap up a phone call I was on this morning. Jeez. People always want to talk to me right before I'm getting ready to go live. Oh, so I had to hurry up and get off that call. Thank y'all for being here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I've been rushing. I had to get my son off to camp as well this morning, y'all. Oh, my God. Sipping on some orange juice this morning. I mean, apple juice, not orange juice, apple juice. All right, let's go ahead and do my disclaimer. Everything said in the video is a legend in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right. Yeah, just learning and teaching, child. We just say, don't take it personal. Yeah, my apologies to you guys to have to postpone Dragiversary yesterday. We had a very bad storm here, you guys, where the lights were going in and out. I said, okay, I cannot do a live with all this going on. It was a hot mess. I'm talking about the wind was blowing. It was thunder and lightning real bad. It was bad. Like, it was bad. I said, OMG. So I had to postpone Dragiversary for Saturday. So you guys, my apologies. I know a lot of you guys were expecting, and I hate to do that because I know everybody be expecting it on Thursdays. I had already had my show together. I still have my show together, and I may add to it just to add maybe one more topic. Just, because I feel so bad. I always hate to cancel stuff. I do. But nevertheless, that was God's work, honey. That was God's work. It was not Caramel's fault. So don't nobody be mad at Caramel because I do not make the storm, okay? Somebody said I was looking for you. Oh, I apologize, but that was not my fault, y'all. I promise you, I definitely wanted to be here. But let's get into the show. You guys know we have celebrity news is always first. Please hit the like if you did not. We have 176 in the building and 91 likes thus far. Somebody still asleep this morning? Is somebody still asleep? Somebody still asleep. Hopefully, you guys got out and about and got your coffee and your tea and got where you need to be. I almost forgot to say that, huh? And hopefully you guys got up this morning and you are feeling blessed and not stressed, okay? All right. So let's get into our topics, all right? Now, a Florida family is awarded $800,000, you guys, in a lawsuit against McDonald's after a toddler was burned by some chicken nuggets. Damn, what kind of chicken? They probably got them bad boys straight out the grease. Hey, when does that ever happen? McDonald's don't usually be giving people food that hot. So I don't know what McDonald's they went to, child, but they done got a whole $800,000 about that lawsuit, baby. So they're saying that according to CNN, a then 4-year-old Aaliyah Caraballo suffered burns after hot nuggets fell on her lap as her mother pulled away from the South Florida McDonald's. They said that a jury found that the fast food chain is liable for failing to properly warn customers about the potential harm caused by their hot food. Okay, so they're saying that attorneys for the family released a statement saying that the momentous decision brings meaningful closure to an arduous and protracted legal process. Oh, I like all these big words this morning. I feel like I went to college out here, which we did. Yes, child. So I was like, okay, so we getting burnt by hot nuggets and we can get $800K up off, and I'm going to McDonald's tomorrow. And I don't even eat damn McDonald's, but we're gonna pull on up there, and I want my nuggets to be extra hot, right out the grease. That's what I'm gonna tell you. When they give me my food, I'm saying, it ain't hot enough. It's not hot enough. It's not hot enough. I need my fries out the grease, straight out the grease. Don't even put them in that little cubby thing y'all put them in. Just throw them straight into the bag, right out the grease. I want them that hot. And then I'm gonna eat a few of them bad boys and burn the roof of my mouth, and I'm contacting my damn lawyer. I mean, that's my come up. Who knew? Who knew that was a come up all this time? I'm still going to a 9 to 5, and my ass could have went to McDonald's and got a whole $800,000 and been all right out here. That's the new gig now, y'all. I mean, damn, you knew the damn nuggets was hot. And you done gave them to your little 4-year-old baby, and she done burnt her damn legs on them damn nuggets, baby. And they done got $800,000. Let me go ahead and show y'all. That's them, child. Sitting there without a worry in the world, honey. Thanks to them hot-ass nuggets, baby. So McDonald's, clear your drive-through. A bitch is coming through there, okay? And we are about to get a come-up. Oh, some hot nuggets. I want my nuggets and fries. Hot. I'm talking about hot. After you get them out the grease, put them in the microwave for 5 to 10 seconds and then give them to me. And I'm not eating them until you do. And that's what I'm going to tell them. We got to have them come up out here. I'm sorry. Shit. I'm tired of going to work. I'm tired of working. We got to figure something else out here. What y'all think? Is that a good idea or no? Moving on, child. I don't want to laugh about it, but damn. Well, people getting paid just by, oh Lord, simple, crazy stuff, y'all. Like, who knew you could get a bag off that, y'all? Who knew? All right, so dermatologists, let's move on to the next topic, you guys. We got some good topics. Dermatologists say that the average amount of times that you should shower per week, y'all, check this out, is only 2 to 3 times a week. Do y'all agree with that? Somebody said hot coffee. Look at y'all devising the plan to come up. I see you. I see you. Like, I hear you, Lord. I hear you. Coffee. I should go for the coffee, Lord, not the nuggets. All right, Lord. I hear you. But yeah, let's talk about this right here. Okay, so let's go back to it. They're saying that dermatologists say that the average amount of times that you should shower per week, you guys, is only 2 to 3 times a week. What do y'all think about that? I was like, it's giving hell no for me. I got to shower at least twice a day. I mean, damn. Now, we're not about to do no 2 times. Like, what is this, prison? That's what they do in prison. They don't get showers every day. I said, oh, hell no. Let me play the video for y'all. Y'all ain't gonna believe this shit till y'all hear it.
Per week? Yes. How many times do you think you should shower per week, according to dermatologists?
I don't care what they say. I'm going to say, hey.
The answer is actually B, 2 to 3 times per week.
There are 7 days in the week.
Yes, there are 7 days in the week. Now, the consensus is 2 to 3 times per week, but it does depend on the person. I'm looking at Al's face like, what is this? It depends on the person, your lifestyle, your skin type, your
Lifestyle?
age, your activity level as well. At the end of the day, it's all personal preference, and I think the reason why...
Not if you come in contact with other people.
No, but I actually believe it. Like, I think for the sake of our skin.
Exactly. So what they say is you have this natural bacteria that lives all over your skin. It's part of your microbiome, right? So you don't want to compromise that because it does help sort of protect you. And then there's other people who have skin issues, dry skin, eczema, rosacea, all these factors come into play. And when you're, scrubbing and using soap and harsh detergents, I can't stop looking at Al.
Yeah,
it could get a little bit
like
dicey.
2 times a day.
But
I shower twice a day.
That's too much.
What do y'all think about? I saw that. I said, wait, what? Dermatologists, I gotta say, y'all are wrong. I get it. People do have, somebody said the fish shoulders. Y'all cut it up. I cannot. Y'all, I cannot get with it. I can't. I'm sorry. Like, I gotta have my shower at least twice. At least. At least twice. Like, who is out here just only showering 2 to 3 times a week? Y'all, it's 7 days in a week, baby. What is we doing out here? Especially women. Women. Men too, because y'all be having musky balls too. I'm sorry. Men, like, you can't be hopping up just throwing on some shorts and some tighty whities and your t-shirt and running on up out the door. Like, we cannot be on that type of bullshit. Plus, this is the summertime. Like, if anybody needs to have a shower, it's definitely got to be now. In the summertime, you cannot be out here smelling like an old muskrat with your balls all musky, your armpits smoking like you're smelling barbecue up under there. Baby, no. You got to be having a shower at least twice a day. Women, especially. Please do not listen to this, y'all. When I saw it, I said, I got to share it. Because I know some of y'all don't be washing your ass properly, and we got to talk about that thing. Like, I don't want to be telling nobody what to do, but if you want to be out in public, baby, that's how you catch all kind of bacteria and all kind of other stuff. Rashes and all that type of stuff. You gotta take a bath out here. So do not be listening to this bullshit about dermatologists, and they probably don't even take a damn bath. You trying to tell somebody 2 to 3 times a week, you probably don't even damn take a bath once a week. Oh, I don't want to get a rash and all this other stuff from soaps and built up. Like, boy, no. Please take a bath. Don't listen to that. I said all that to say this. Take a bath. That's gross. That is gross. Who is just jumping up and walking out the door without washing? That's nasty. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Do y'all believe that? Moving on, honey. Fans have trolled Jamie Foxx, baby. I told y'all they were mad as hell that he was not speaking up about him finally coming back out. Now, I done told y'all. Jamie thought he could just pop back up, honey. Give me a second, y'all. Jamie thought he could pop back up and not say nothing to the fans, okay? I said, okay, Jamie, at the end of the day, bro, you kind of do owe us an explanation because we did pray for you and all that. So they're saying that fans call out Jamie Foxx on his most recent post. He put out a most recent post, and they said, you out here on your Carlee Russell. They tried to call Jamie Foxx Carlee Russell. Now, Jamie put out a post that says, thankful for my BET, who's that? BET MGM, okay, family, and a great few nights in Vegas. He says that we got big things coming soon. All right. Now, y'all know he's getting ready, like I told y'all the other day, that he's getting ready to be producing the documentary for what's the singer? Luther Vandross. Okay. So he's going to be producing that. So he is back to work already. He ain't did no statements, nothing that I know of. I saw somebody in my comments saying, well, I saw a statement he did. I ain't hear it. So this is what people are saying. They're saying, as always, it was a great experience working with you the last 2 days. This is somebody who actually worked with him. Another person says, I have followed Jamie Foxx for 4 years. And it says 4 years ago, met him. It says, anyone who knows Jamie Foxx personally will let you know that he never uses a Fox emoji. It says, shaking my head. This is getting stranger by the minute. So they're trying to say that they don't believe that the post is him. This other person says that I don't understand why you haven't talked to your fans yet. It says you used to talk to us all the time. This doesn't make any kind of sense. This is what a fan is saying to him. Another person says, bruh, says you almost died and popped back up without a word to let us know that you appreciated our prayers. This says this is given Jamie and no one is at home. Says so you just ain't gonna address that you're okay. Says, LOL, you had me crying and shit, and you out here on your Carlee Russell. Damn. This is what the fans are saying to Jamie Foxx. They responded to a post that he, or who was alleged to be him, posted on his page. So they're letting him know we don't give a hot damn about you about to produce no damn movie. We want to know what's really going on with you and why you ain't said nothing about, how you been doing it and what caused you to actually be in this state that you're in. Hell, we've been praying for you. We've been worried about you. The news been talking about it, but you ain't came back and addressed it. But you did address the fact that you about to be producing this damn documentary. A lot of people want to know what's going on with Jamie Foxx. So he has yet to respond. And when he does, I will definitely be on that case. Okay. Moving right along. What y'all think about that? Do y'all think that he owed the fans an explanation, or do you think no, he should just come on back and start working and live his best life? What do y'all think? Put in the comments. Put in the chat. Do you think he owes us an explanation to what he went through, or a thank you to his fans for praying for him, being there for him? I mean, shit, we took time out of our busy day. It's other shit I could have been doing, but I always take time to pray for someone else. It costs you nothing to pray for someone, but I do think that it would have been a great thing for you to come out and do a statement and say, hey guys, thank you guys so much for praying for me. I am doing better. I am out of rehab. I'm getting ready to be producing, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. You ain't even really got to tell what you were in the hospital for or like what happened to you. Just acknowledge the fact that you were in a bad state in terms of health wise, and you appreciate people praying for you. And you saw the comments of your fans who were, concerned about you. That would have been, it would have cost you nothing to do that. You just out golfing, you on a yacht, you out, in the car, like you just doing whatever the hell you want to do. And it's fine, but shit. I don't know. All right. So I saw a post that I want to talk about. Dame Dash, he's speaking up. I guess he's starting to miss Aaliyah again. Every time he starts missing Aaliyah again, he starts talking up. He says that he and Jay-Z were in competition, honey, to win over deceased singer Aaliyah. All right. And y'all know he used to date Aaliyah. He was dating Aaliyah during the time that she passed away in the plane crash. All right. Now they're saying that Dame says that we were both going hard one day and it might lean towards him, and then one day it might lean towards me. I was like, what the hell? What competition? Like during that time, Aaliyah was very, very young, and both of them were old enough probably to be her damn daddy. They were old enough. They were too old for damn Aaliyah, in my opinion. Okay. Now, R. Kelly also did mention that Jay-Z was with young girls too. So he's trying to throw Jay-Z under the bus too, to say, yeah, well, y'all got me up in here for what I did with the young girls, and Jay-Z was also doing it. So now he's pointing the finger and he's telling on other people and saying that they were also in the studio with young girls too. So why the hell y'all just got me up in here and not them? Okay. But I don't understand why two grown men would want to be running around with this young girl. I don't understand it. Aaliyah obviously grew up too fast in the industry. And it gives kind of sick vibes to me. The situation that happened between she and R. Kelly was very sick. And the simple fact too that producer Timberland was also infatuated with her as well, you guys. Yeah. Producer Timberland was also infatuated and obsessed with Aaliyah. He did an interview once where he said that he married his now wife, who had a very strong resemblance to Aaliyah, and that's why he married her, because she reminded him of Aaliyah. Is that not sick or what? She's a beautiful girl. I have pictures. Let me show y'all pictures because I have them. I did my homework here. Yeah, Timberland, honey, says that his now wife reminded him of Aaliyah. I said, oh, really? Oh, really? Hold on. Let me get them up. I got so many damn pictures in here. Here we go. That's Timberland and his wife. That's Timberland and his wife. She kind of reminds you of Aaliyah. This is her again with Timberland. Timberland also made a statement saying he was in love with Aaliyah. My thing is, you was producing her. At one point, in one point, you said you were friends. Y'all were really close friends. And then you did an interview saying that you were in love with Aaliyah. And that the only reason you married your now wife is because she had a very strong resemblance to Aaliyah and she reminded you of Aaliyah. That's kind of sick to me. I'm sorry. And they were all in the same circle. They were all in the same circle, which really, really gave very weird vibes. All right. Now I want to play for you guys a most recent interview that Damon Dash did, talking about the R. Kelly and Aaliyah situation. Okay. Let's turn it all the way up.
Do you have any opinion on the R. Kelly situation? Do you think he got railroaded, or he's there, he's where he belongs?
Yeah, I think he's where he belongs. I mean, I know Aaliyah, so I know what he did.
Oh.
I can't be objective about that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he definitely seemed like he needed some help.
You ever have beef with R. Kelly while you was with Aaliyah? Did you ever hang on to no shit or get weird? Or?
Nah, she had asked me to leave it alone completely. So she never really wanted to tell me. There was like things I'd be like, yo, she just was just.
Do you have any opinion on the R. Kelly situation?
She just wanted it left alone. So that's the thing that people would be like when Jay was doing videos with him, I was be in the video, but I'd be like, yo, what do you want me to do? And she like, don't start nothing, just don't be in no shots with him. So I would never show me a picture of me in a picture with him and shit. Mm-hmm. And then when he did the record with Jay, that's why I was that was almost like one of the things where I was just like, he's out of here, Jay. I just let it go because I couldn't believe he did a project with her, with R. Kelly, knowing that he had raped my girl. She just wanted to.
Y'all hear that? Weird vibes. Weird vibes. Okay. They're saying that the seriousness of the allegations is evident, as even R. Kelly's former personal assistant admitted to manipulating legal documents to falsely indicate Aaliyah's age during their alleged marriage. All right. They're saying that he's currently serving a 30-year sentence for child sex crimes, racketeering, and sex trafficking. This is R. Kelly, you guys. All right. So they're saying that Kelly's actions have had far-reaching consequences that are finally coming to light. They're saying that I think he's where he belongs. This is what Damon Dash just said. He says that's effed up at the podcast that he was just at. He says, I know Aaliyah, so I know what he did. He said, I can't be objective about it. He says that you know what I'm saying. He says, but he definitely seems like he needs some help. All right. So they're saying that that Dame Dash's unwavering belief in the allegations against R. Kelly showcases the gravity of the situation surrounding Aaliyah's life. All right. So they're saying that speaking on the podcast, that Damon Dash is only affirmed Kelly's place in prison, but also emphasized his personal knowledge of what Kelly allegedly did to Aaliyah. They're saying that despite the late singer's request for him to stay out of it, it says that Dame expressed his disappointment in Jay-Z for continuing to work with R. Kelly despite being aware of the allegations. All right. So they're saying that additionally, Damon Dash revealed that Aaliyah had asked that any profits from their collaborative projects be donated to her foundation, further highlighting her desire to distance herself from R. Kelly and his actions. Okay, so y'all hear that? So I feel like R. Kelly is where he needs to be. And if there was any inappropriate behavior with other young said females, then it's looking like when R. Kelly, he's trying to be singing like a canary because he don't want to go down by himself. He's saying that he saw a lot of inappropriate stuff with other artists that came to his studio that was also engaging in inappropriate behavior with young girls. So he don't want to go down by himself. He's pointing the finger and he's starting to talk behind those prison walls. Okay. He also talked about how he knew some stuff going on with Diddy in his real life and how he likes to be on the and booty brownies. So, hey, if anybody know the shit that's going on, it's got to be R. Kelly. If y'all was in his studio and he saw this type of stuff, and y'all know he had cameras on there, so he might have some shit on camera that y'all don't know about. So that's why I say you got to be careful who you be doing your dirt around, because you don't know who could be on their Martell Hope bullshit and be recording you and keeping stuff to be bringing it up later on when their asses get caught. Because y'all know how it be when somebody get caught. Don't nobody be doing no talking until the police be up on them. For real. It was all goody goody. It was all to the good while R. Kelly was doing what he was doing. He didn't care about going to the police. He didn't care about giving those statements and saying that somebody else was messing with somebody else until he got caught. That's how it be. You wasn't compelled to be telling nothing until your ass got locked up. Now you want everybody to go down with you when you were the orchestrator of the BS. Did you talk about that in court? You didn't mention none of that in court. He sat there like he was in the damn Twilight Zone in court. They asked him to give a statement. He didn't want to give a statement. So now that your ass is locked up and looking at 30 years in prison, now all of a sudden it's all coming back to you now. Now all of a sudden you can recall certain events and details, honey. Somebody said, Pied Piper, you sitting in prison. I got some secrets I want to tell on your Pied Piper bullshit with your little flute in there. I got some shit I want to talk about. Yep, Jay-Z was in there. I got some shit I want to tell about Diddy. Yep. Diddy was eating booty brownies. I went to a few parties. That's him. Put the flute down and sit down, sir. We don't care now. You was in court. The place you should have told that was in court when they asked you to do a statement. You sat your ass there like you couldn't understand nothing nobody was saying. So we don't want to hear it now. We couldn't hear it then. We damn sure don't want to hear it now. Okay. Thank you and goodbye. Exit stage that way. That's left. All right. Moving right along. We have some more updates in the Carlee situation. Jeez, I'm so tired of talking about her. I'm so tired of talking about her. But y'all, we got to keep the updates going because every day is some more bull crap with this girl. I'm sick of her. Like, honestly, I want to go downstairs right now and go in my closet and get my damn belt and just find Carlee and just whip her ass because I'm sick and tired of the bullshit. Her mama need her ass whipped too, okay? Because I feel like she knows some more stuff that she ain't really telling, and she keeps hopping her ass on the news, further implicating herself because there's no way in hell that you don't know some shit that's going on. And I got some good old hot tea this morning. Probably some of y'all don't even know because Caramel been doing some digging, and we've been getting our homework together, honey. Yes, 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 and we're going to talk about it today. Now, I do have an attorney that spoke on the situation with Carlee. He gave his intake on what he thinks that Carlee should do and not do. He's saying he don't feel like her ass needs to be talking, that she needs to get an attorney to speak for her because everything that she is saying, honey, will be used against her. And we already know how that shit work. At the end of the day, you have made it very hard for yourself and other Black women. They already don't like to look for us. I said it the other day. They already don't like to look for us. They already don't like to give the time and attention to cases for Black women. Look at this case with Shanquilla. It's at a standstill. They are refusing to move on this. We ain't heard nothing else about the Shanquilla Robinson case. Nothing. You know why? Because she's a Black woman. Had this been Natalie Holloway or any of them other girls who went missing or had other things going on with them, they would have been found out. Someone would have been prosecuted and already serving a prison sentence to this day. I said it. Be mad, whoever. I don't give a hot damn. It's the truth. Black women are the most overlooked creatures on this earth, especially when it comes to the judicial system. So why would you put yourself in a position to further make them side eye us and not want to come to our defense when we really need them the most? Now I'm finding out that this is not the first time that Carlee has done this disappearing act bullshit. She has done this, from my understanding and from my findings. Carlee has done this several times, but this is the only time that it has gained media attention, okay? She does this type of stuff for attention when she doesn't get her way. She's been having problems off and on with this boyfriend for the longest. And every time she doesn't get her way or things go crazy, she does a disappearing act. So her parents, I blame you guys because y'all know the type of child you have. You know that she's done this before, and y'all sit on the news and act like this is so far-fetched. Y'all so surprised when you know she's done this before. So now you sit your ass up here and you want to act like you're so oblivious to the fact that your daughter was gone for 48 hours when she's done this many times. She just didn't get the media attention that she got when she did it prior. She only just took it further. She only just took it further because the prior times that she did it, she didn't get the attention that she was looking for. So then she devised a plan. And how do we know she did that? Thank you so much, Chit Chat with QT. How do we know that she did that? Because we saw where she Googled in her phone. How to this, how to that. I already did a live on it. Okay. Let me go ahead and play for you what this attorney is saying that he is advising Carlee, aka Smollett. I'm gonna call her as Carlee Smollett. That's what I call her on my channel. I gotta take Carlee Russell off, honey. You are Carlee Smollett because you a whole fraud out here, sis. You are doing the absolute most. Let's go ahead and play what this attorney had to say, and I totally agree with everything he is saying.
Eric Guster spent years as a criminal defense attorney. He says, like the rest of the country, he was pulled into the Carlee Russell case. He says while police didn't come out and say it at the press conference, the message was clear.
She said she was kidnapped and the kidnapping didn't happen. Our citizens are safe. There's not a kidnapper out there. So they use every almost synonym for lie except saying she lied.
He says the search for Carlee wasted the time and money of law enforcement and concerned community members. The father of murder victim Anaya Blanchard wrote about it on his Facebook page, saying his wounds had been reopened and it wasn't okay to bring his family into the search.
Imagine going and searching for someone and they're off doing something else and they're never in danger.
Eric Guster spent
And they're never in danger. And you're thinking about saving this person's daughter and yours was not saved. Beyond angry, super livid, that would be me.
Guster says he worries this case could affect future missing persons cases.
It's going to be much more difficult for African-American women to be believed. And it may actually decrease the number of actual reports of things because people are already afraid that they won't be believed.
He says right now, Carlee needs an attorney to advise her on how to respond to police.
If I was Carlee's attorney, I would speak for her. I would not allow her to speak to the police. Because anything she says can and will be used against her.
Absolutely.
I would speak for her. I would go to the mayor. I would go to the police chief and figure out if there's something we could do. That's what I would do. And they're never in danger.
What y'all think about it? I totally agree with him, period. I totally agree with him. This girl has really, really, really pulled a number. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. And I want to play for you guys. And I found a founding and I want to talk about it this morning. Y'all gonna be like, what, Caramel? Yes. All right, let me play for you guys what the chief of police had to say whenever they actually called out all the things that she had done behind the scenes. All right, let's talk about it.
Leading up to her disappearance, I think are very relevant to this case. On July 11th at 7:30 a.m., the term, you have to pay for an Amber Alert was searched. On July 13th at 1:03 a.m., the day of her disappearance, the term, how to take money from a register without being caught was searched. On July 13th at 2:13 a.m., the day of her disappearance, the term, Birmingham bus station was searched. On July 13th, 2:35 a.m., a search for a one-way bus ticket from Birmingham to Nashville was conducted with a departure date of July 13th. On July 13th at 12:10 p.m., a search for the movie Taken, a film about abduction, was conducted. Internet searches in the days leading up was conducted. There were 2 searches related to Amber Alerts on a computer at Carlee's place of employment, including one regarding the maximum age of an Amber Alert. There were other searches on Carlee's phone that appeared to shed some light on her mindset, but out of respect for her privacy, we will not be releasing the content of those searches at this time. We've asked to interview Carlee a second time, but not been granted that request. As you can see, there are many questions left to be answered, but only Carlee was conducted.
What do y'all think about that? Now, as y'all can hear, the chief of police saying there that there's two other things that she actually searched, okay, that they will not talk about. Thank you so much, Chit Chat with QT. It says they need to make her family pay all that money back. Absolutely. Because a lot of people were talking about that, and I was going to get to that. Thank you for bringing that up. A lot of people gave a lot of cash apps, and a lot of people gave a lot of GoFundMe money. People in the community was taking food over to Carlee's family's house to, you know, to keep them from having to worry about having to make food because they were so stressed out, worrying about their daughter allegedly, when I feel like they already knew where she was. I feel like they already knew what was going on with her because, like I said, she had done it before. Now, let's get back to the two other things that the chief of police did not want to mention, and you guys are going to be like, oh, and clench your pearls. You know why? Carlee, you guys, you know why they did not mention those things for her protection and her privacy is because it is found out that Carlee is allegedly pregnant by this 17-year-old boy. They didn't want to mention it because it is her privacy. Her family did not want that put into the media because she's pregnant. All right. She's pregnant. And the person who put it out there and found out about it is her boyfriend. He has since scrubbed everything from his social media dealing with Carlee. All right. Now, he says that Carlee is or was pregnant by the 17-year-old, not her boyfriend. This is what he posted. He says she searched how long until you start showing that you're pregnant. And the other thing was what states still offer ABORTIONSs, ABs. Y'all know what it is. Put two and two together because we got to be kind of strategic in how we talk about stuff on YouTube. So those are the other two things that the chief of police did not want to mention in all the other things that she searched on her phone because the family wanted that to be private. They did not want the public to know about it, but her boyfriend was like, F that. She'd been messing around with this 17-year-old and lying to me. They were trying to reconcile their relationship. The boyfriend, Carlee's boyfriend, and Carlee were trying to reconcile their relationship because they were always off and on, off and on, off and on. When he found out that she had done this disappearing act and was with this boy, with this 17-year-old, that is when some things came to light. He started going through her personal stuff and found out some searches, these two other searches that she had done, okay, which was talking about her being pregnant, which led to questions of her being pregnant. Now, I'll go ahead and show it. This is what he posted, okay? The other two. How long before you start showing, and where can I go to get an AB? What states still offer that? Okay. So from my understanding, and what from someone was trying to tell me is that when she went to this Red Roof Inn, she was going there to meet someone who was going to do it illegally because she did not want to keep the baby by this 17-year-old. When she found out she was pregnant by him, she didn't want to keep it because, for one, she wasn't supposed to be seeing him. He was underage. And two, she was telling her boyfriend that she wanted to be with him and she wanted to reconcile with him. But that was a lie. So she was playing the boyfriend with this 17-year-old. And the 17-year-old did not want this child. And he did not want a stable relationship with her. It was just a smash and go. He was just only sleeping with Carlee. And he did not want to be with her in a relationship. So she kind of got now the rejection from both persons. All right. Now, since all of this has come out, since all the media attention has started to grow, every day is always something, as I told you guys. Now, there is a 911 call. Caramel's on her shit today, baby. We got to put it all out there because I know a lot of you guys have been following this and you haven't had a chance to hear a lot of the stuff that was actually put out. I do have a 911 call. Give me a chance here to pull it up. But while I'm talking, I do want to put out there that Carlee's mother now has since deactivated all her social media accounts, and they're planning to go on the run because Carlee, like I said, is expecting. She is expecting. So they are planning, from my understanding and from what I'm told, they are planning to go on the run because she is expecting. And they know that charges are going to be pressed against her. They do know that she probably will be serving some jail time behind the things that she's done. All right. Let's go ahead and play this.
Before unclassified complaint 1466 Montgomery Highway at the Red Roof.
This is a 911 call.
The front office. Her caller Family members at this location is saying they received a call from the female that's missing, Carlee Russell. 754. Family members are saying they received a call from the female saying she was at this location.
754 around.
For 760, 1851.
32. Be advised, child's now in the area of 3582 currently. The Red Roof.
Thanks so much, Iris Myers, for the super chat.
26 of the responding units. I just spoke with the front desk clerk. They said that the family is not being hostile or anything like that, but that there was about 6 carloads of people that have just shown up over there. 5-4 copy. Did the front desk have anybody checked in under that name? Negative, and according to the front desk, the message that the family got did not state which Red Roof Inn. They don't know if it's going to be Vestavia or another location. Okay, thank you. 5-2 and 5-4-4 on scene at Red Roof.
752, 754, 1853. 4-4 on the Red Roof. 7.
What y'all think about it? So they did find out she was at the Red Roof Inn, and I had someone telling me that they feel like Carlee was meeting someone at the Red Roof Inn that was going to do this AB for her, kind of off the record, kind of illegally, because she was trying to get rid of this baby. So this whole plot of her coming up disappearing, she had already had a plan in motion as to what she was going to be, because what she was going to do. She had already Googled how to get an AB, what states do it. She had this money in her sock. She was running, trying to find out how to get rid of this baby. She didn't want to keep this baby. And the money that she was going to steal out of the cash register was going to go towards her getting this AB. So there you go. For those of you that did not know, that's what all this was. That's what all this was. So her stopping to get snacks, cravings. She wanted cheese crackers, cravings. That's what it was. She wanted to know how long it would be before she starts showing. She was pregnant. For those of you that did not know, Carlee was pregnant. That's why she did all this. And now you're going to be sitting in jail and probably have this baby in jail and have it taken away from you and probably put into the system unless one of your family members step up to take this child, because you've done something so stupid when it didn't have to go there. If you didn't want to have the baby, put it up for adoption. You're a grown 25-year-old woman. What is there to be ashamed of? Yes, you did mess with a 17-year-old. Deal with whatever comes with that. Now you've messed up your job. You can probably never be in nursing or anything dealing with nursing ever again. Your freedom, and now the fact that nobody's going to ever believe anything that you have to say after that, even if something happens to you, like I said yesterday. I don't understand her. Her boyfriend, like I said, has unfollowed her and has scrubbed all of his social media from her. He wants nothing to do with her. The comment that he made about her fighting for her life for 48 hours, he has also taken that down. He wants nothing to do with her. Every picture, every comment, everything related to Carlee, he has taken off of his social media. He wants nothing to do with her because he feels like she played her, like that she played him, and I don't blame him. But yeah, she is pregnant, you guys. That is what happened to crazy ass Carlee. All right, and this whole thing, she made it up. It's so crazy how she was saying she saw a whole baby on the side of the road. But then you look up how to, what age is it for a Amber Alert and all this stuff? How do you get an Amber Alert? It's just crazy. How much do you have to pay for an Amber Alert? I said, your ass is slow. You slow. You helmet slow to be asking how much it costs for Amber Alert. Since when do an Amber Alert cost anything? But girl, that's what it is, y'all. So I wanted to let you guys know that piece of information, okay? Yeah. So now, too, let me put into y'all know when they were saying she left her wig behind. The reason they were saying she left her wig behind in the car is because she wanted to change her identity. All the pictures that they had of Carlee was her in this wig, this look that she presented herself as with this wig. So she took this wig off, not because she was so hot, not because, she took this wig off because she wanted to change her identity because people started recognizing her while she was out and about, you guys. She wanted to look a different way because people were starting to recognize her while she was out and about trying to devise this plan. So that's why her wig was left back in the car, to change her description of how she looked so that people would not quickly recognize her while she was out. Her plan was to try to leave town and handle this situation about this baby situation. But with her being out and her face being all over the news, all over social media, people were recognizing her. So with her taking this hair off and trying to look different so that people would be like, oh my God, that's Carlee, the girl off the news. That is why she left her wig behind, okay? So yeah, Yeah, so she's definitely going to have to pay for these illegal acts, and they are still doing investigations. This is probably not all that they have found out about her. That's just, they're not going to tell everything, of course, because they know that they're going to try to run. But from my understanding, they're saying that the mother has deactivated her all social media accounts. They're not talking to the police anymore. They're not giving any more statements. Their plan is to try to get the hell out of town because they don't want this girl going to jail. And the parents may also be going as well because I think they feel like I said, I feel like they know more than what they've been telling, especially the mother. The mother knows her child, first of all. A mother knows their child. You can look at your child and tell something is kind of off, that she's pregnant. Anybody that's pregnant, you're going to start having symptoms. You're going to be throwing up. You're going to have certain cravings. You're going to be eating a lot. Your nose is going to start spreading. You're going to start showing in your face. You're going to start showing in the belly button. That's why she was Googling how long until you start showing, when you're pregnant. She wanted to know all these things. She didn't want anybody to know that she was pregnant. But the police, when they went through her phone and they found out all these searches, they saw that, and the family begged the detectives not to put that information out there because they did not want the public to know that. So with her being abducted, I don't believe it. I don't believe any of that. I really don't believe any of that. So y'all, what do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about this story? Jesus, it gets crazier and crazier every day. Her mother sat there with a straight face in those interviews and doing news, these news interviews, sitting there just looking crazy. And it's something that just did not connect when she was talking. I kept saying it's something that's off. I don't know why my lie detector was just going when that mama was talking. The daddy never said nothing. He never looked emotional. Like when your child is missing and your child, first came home, they were saying when she first came home, they were asking, what was your reaction when she first came home? The mother said, I had to stand back for a while and I couldn't touch her. If you haven't seen your daughter in 48 hours and you thought that she was missing and or unalive, the first thing you're going to do is run up to her and grab her and hug her. I didn't know what state of mind she was in. I didn't know what state of it. I said that was kind of weird to me because if my child is missing and out of the blue, my child just walks through the door after 48 hours, my first instinct as a mother is to run up to my child and grab my child and hug my child and hold my child. And thank God that my child is home safe and nothing has happened to my child. But for the mother, I just stood back. I didn't touch her because I knew she was in a different frame of mind. I just kind of let her have her own moment for a minute. Like, as a mother, no. No. And you know why you weren't in a hurry to run up to her? Because Carlee had already done this several times. Carlee's gone missing several times when she didn't get her way. This is why. This is why the mother was not in a hurry. This is why the father was sitting there beside the mother in all the interviews like this. He never said nothing. He let her do all the talking. A few times he would look over at her and just shake his head like he was co-signing what the mama was saying, like they had already practiced what was going to be said. Oh, yeah. I said, see. It's you and them damn Cheez-Its is going to have your ass locked up, Carlee, and I don't have any sympathy for you, sis. I really don't. I really, really don't. All right, let's move on to the next topic, child. Dwight Howard. Let's talk about him. Child, and his booty brown is out here. I said, listen, Dwight Howard, rumors have been out for a very, very long time about Dwight Howard, honey, messing with trannies out here on his bullshit girl. But listen, we're going to talk about it. So they're saying that Dwight Howard, honey, faces assault and battery lawsuit by a man claiming that he was coerced into a threesome involving another man dressed as a woman. Everybody knows who Dwight Howard is. Basketball player. This is him. Royce Reed from Basketball Wives' baby daddy. Him, okay? Let's go ahead and talk about it. It says that a man has sued former Lakers star Dwight Howard for assault and battery, alleging that Howard coerced him into participating in a threesome with a man dressed as a woman. All right. They're saying that it's reportedly obtained that explicit text exchanges between the two parties. All right. They're saying that the outlet has exclusively reviewed exhibits from the lawsuit, including screenshots that reportedly feature Dwight Howard's Instagram handle and blue check mark. All right. They're saying that the accuser, named Stephen Harper, claims that he contacted the basketball star on May 29th of 2021 through his second Instagram account by sliding into his DMs. Now, they're also saying that according to Stephen Harper, that although he did not want to have a threesome, says that he still showed up to Howard's home. Says that he claimed that they proceeded to Howard's bedroom where they both undressed and engaged in consensual kissing. says that Harper stated that they spoke for approximately 40 minutes before Howard steered the conversation back to an sexual nature. Oh my God. So they're saying that Harper recalled noticing Howard on his phone texting someone. They says that a few minutes later, he alleged that a person arrived dressed as a woman, identifying themselves as the name Kitty. It says that the complaint claims that Howard wanted Harper to participate in a threesome with Kitty. It says that Harper alleged to have expressed his desire to leave, but claims that Howard convinced him to stay. So they're saying that Harper made additional claims that Kitty turned on a inappropriate video and performed inappropriate behavior on him, causing him discomfort. This says that the alleged victim claims to have feared potential harm if he resisted Howard and Kitty's sexual advances. They're saying also that according to the lawsuit, that once in that situation, that Kitty allegedly engaged in backdoor penetration with Howard. And they're saying that according to the publication, that Harper claims that Howard forcefully was inappropriate with him. I got to say it that way. Now, following the alleged encounter, they're saying that Harper said that he immediately dressed and called for an Uber, and that he described feeling very deeply violated and humiliated. And as of now, they're saying that the former NBA star has not made any public statements in response to these allegations. Dwight Howard, sir, you are in a lot of trouble if this is true. There is a lawsuit out against him now. Y'all. Now, he been about this life. I've been told y'all. I done saw some stuff. There was a video out a while back with a tranny that came forward and said that he was also with Dwight Howard, that he gave him some type of special attention and that he enjoyed it. Dwight Howard got mad and jumped and responded to the video saying, "Keep my name out of your mouth. Don't be lying on me," which y'all know is embarrassment. But this person, this tranny person actually came out and told like details and also talked about tattoos and described them distinctively, which how would he know that? He talked about certain things on Dwight Howard's body that only Dwight would know. So I said, I got to believe that, because how would he know that if he wasn't there, if he didn't engage in some type of inappropriate behavior with Dwight? So these are not things that we're just hearing about Dwight. Now, if that's the way you want to live your life, that's fine. But don't be out here, sir, acting like you know, all about their life with the women out here when you on the down low. And I'll say allegedly, because it's been rumors. It's been lots and lots of rumors about Dwight out here being inappropriate. I don't understand what the hell is going on with him, but this is kind of embarrassing. Like, it's embarrassing. And the fact that the man is steady telling you he don't want to engage in this, and you are trying to, according to him, force him into doing that, it gives weird vibes. Okay, he might need to get some help, Dwight, because you've been kind of going through this for quite some time, sir. You might want to get some help. Allegedly, you might want to go on and get you some help, because this just does not. It's giving crazy vibes to me. All right, and you're free to be with who you want to be with behind closed doors, but this right here is giving too much, to the point where you're being sued and a person is saying that you're forcing yourself on them. All right. But that's all I have for you guys this morning. I hope you guys enjoyed the topics. As I get more details of things that I did have one more topic I wanted to talk about. I'll go ahead and talk about it. All right. So Jessica White, for those of you who are watching Love and Hip Hop, Jessica White is on Love and Hip Hop. She is a model. Okay. And she opens up about not being allowed, she said allowed, to date during her polygamous relationship with Nick Cannon. She's a beautiful girl. Beautiful, beautiful girl. She talks about not being able to live her best life and not being able to mess with other people, but Nick Cannon was. Okay. Let me get the story pulled up, because I do want to talk about that too. I said, girl, you're too pretty for this. Why are you letting him tell you who you can and who you cannot be with? Like, seriously, girl? Like, no. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so she's saying that, of course, y'all know, like I said, she's on Love and Hip Hop. They're saying that during a recent episode of Love and Hip Hop, that Jessica White revealed that Nick Cannon didn't allow her to pursue other relationships despite her desire for a polyamorous, I can't say that word, dynamic. Okay. So they're saying that while she had to be exclusive, that Nick Cannon continued dating other women. That's so weird. I would not be in no mess like that. I'm too exclusive. But she says that I was in an 8-year relationship. She says, so I'm kind of getting out of that. She says like polyamorous. Is that the way you said I can't say that word for shit this morning. Says that I wasn't allowed to have other partners, but he was. She says, when asked if it is Muslim, she says, did she reply, no, I'm not. I'm just very submissive. She says that in a confessional scene, she said that a producer asked White why Safari Samuels had never seen or heard of her since he was so close to the Wild and Out star, which is Nick Cannon. All right. She says that I don't know. She says that you have to ask Nick that. She says that just last month that the model opened up about her relationship with Nick Cannon, telling the Page Six that he was emotionally abusive towards her. She says that I went through an emotionally abusive relationship, and everybody goes through it. She says, but she told us that at the time that the rest log on. Hold on. That she told us that this is something that Nick did with all of his women that he dealt with. So Nick, as y'all know, he got a few women, like 12, 13 women that he deals with, and all these women have babies by him. She was upset, and she talked about it on Love and Hip Hop, that she could not have kids by him, that she was pregnant numerous times by him, and each child she lost. She lost each child by Nick Cannon, and she was kind of low-key jealous of the other women who kept spitting out all these kids by him because she wanted to have children by him as well. But it's weird that she was in a situation to where he was able to go out here and be with all these numerous women, and she could not be with other people. So this is what she signed up for, and now she is using this as her storyline for Love and Hip Hop. Okay, and it's so weird. It's super weird. It is super weird. But I'm glad. I'm glad Mariah Carey got up out of that situation, because she was just like, listen, I'm not about to stay with you and deal with this mess. And at one point in time, Mariah Carey was saying that she was going to have his rights revoked because he wasn't even doing what he needed to do with her children. He wasn't seeing them, spending time with them, nothing. So now that Mariah has put him on blast, we're starting to see pictures of Nick spending time with Mariah's children as well. So this situation with Jessica White, baby, you are too beautiful for this. Let it go. I get it. You are damaged behind it. Maybe she might need to go and get some type of therapy so that she can get over what she went through, the toxic relationship with Nick Cannon. And the other women that's messing with him as well, they're going to probably go through the same mess. But at the end of the day, honey, y'all are in his life forever because y'all got all these kids with him. Nick has what, like 13, 14 children now, one of which passed away because the child was very sick. But I'm just like, Jessica White, baby, you let a nigga from Drumline who could not read sheet music tell you that you could not see another person. I digress, baby. Like, you're not about to tell me what I can do with my WAP and what I can't do. This nigga couldn't even read sheet music in Drumline with his corny ass, and you're gonna let him tell you what you can and what you cannot do with your body. It's given no. But at the end of the day, thank you guys for joining Car Chronicles this morning. We are going into 1 hour. Thank you guys for joining. Please hit the like button if you did not. Thank you so much, Chit Chat with QT, for stopping by and showing some love this morning in the chat. Any other content creators that joined us as well, thank y'all for being here, and anyone else in the bushes, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to this channel if you did not. All right. Love you guys all the way down that way. Thank you, mods. Also, before I get out of here, thank you, mods, for doing a great job of keeping the trolling down. All right. Please leave comments for this video. All comments are welcome as long as they are respectful. I will read and respond to those. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy your Friday, and I will see you guys later. We might have a pop in. I will see if I run up on any other news that I know that you definitely can use. All right. Love you guys down. Be blessed and not stressed, and goodbye. Yes.